it was just something about him. Like, you know, motherfuckers got that glow. And mind you, I'm a freshman, so this nigga was there like 2 years already. Like 3 years. I think he was about to graduate, matter of fact. And this nigga just was so fly, loud. He had the earrings, he had the pink Coogee, the white Coogies. I'm like, yo, who's this nigga?
Favorite Migo. Y'all know who it is by now, man. It's your favorite Migo, man. You know what I'm saying? Ghetto Ghost, formerly known as Johnny Cash, man. Baisley, baby, what's up, man?
And
What's
now
good
known
with
by
you,
1.2 million people as 50 pesos, you heard?
50 pesos.
Drop your resume, let them know who they listening to.
I mean, y'all know. I mean, if you know, you know. If you don't, shoot, man, look. Come from the battle rap DVDs, 106 in Park, to Tour with Nas, to MTV Fight Club, to everything. I went through the ranks, man. You know what I'm saying? Went through hell too with that. So yeah.
Some of us know Ghetto Ghost. Some of us know Johnny Cash.
Facts.
Some of us know probably Jonathan. But you know what we want you to do is take us back, man. Take us back where it started, where you was born.
I was really born in Brooklyn, East New York, Brookdale Hospital.
Really?
And then I moved right to Baisley, you feel me? So like my brother, my sister, my older brother, my older sister is like from Brooklyn, you feel me? So I don't really say I'm from Brooklyn, but I am from Brooklyn. I was born in Brooklyn, but I was raised in Queens, and that's where I learned everything. So like I said, I was born and moved right to Southside, so you know what I'm saying? I'm a Baisley baby, South Jamaica, Queens, you know what I mean? By way of VA too, though, you know, I'm back and forth. So by way of VA, I've been on VA about half my life, you feel me? So, you know.
Were you 80s baby?
Yeah.
How was that
You
growing
want to
up?
expose ages and shit?
No. Just, you know, a different era determines, like, you know, how you was
I'm
raised.
just playing for sure. I'm glad I'm cut from that cloth, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's a good cloth to be cut from. Like, or
What age were you when you moved to Baisley?
I was a baby, bro. Because I think my brother, well, see, look, we already getting into the story. So my brother Macho, he older than me, you feel me? He was 14 when he got shot. You feel me? He's paralyzed from the waist down. I mean, he can't move his left arm. Man, shit, you met him, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And, you know, he got a book and all that out right now, The Bullet That Saved My Life. Crazy story, crazy testimony, you know what I'm saying? But he had got shot, you know what I'm saying? And we moved before that, matter of fact. Right before that, we moved. And this meathead goes back to Brooklyn to go hang out, and then that's when that shit happened. You know what I'm saying? So he, you know, shit fucked me up. But yeah.
He was 14. How old were you at the time?
Probably like 8 or some shit like that. You feel me? 7, 8 years old, something like that. So that shit kind of.
How was your childhood before? Like before 8?
It was innocent.
Yeah.
Honestly. You feel me? Like, it was innocent, bro. Like, when that shit happened, that shit just like something just.
He was innocent. He had the name, and he was trying to find himself. Ghetto Ghost is like the recipe. Everything after you cooked up everything, that's the recipe. That's the sauce. That was the drip. That's what came out. You know what I'm saying? Yo, it's the kid Kai Brinks representing GMB. Shout out to Ghost. Shout out to Baisley. You already know what it is. Queens get the money.
Once 13, just I ain't had no father around. You know what I'm saying? He dead now, rest his soul. But he was locked up for like 2 murders and shit when I was born. So, you know, I ain't have no proper guidance, you know what I'm saying? Like, and when that shit happened, I didn't care. Like, I was just bugging.
Most people in today's era, you'll see a 14-year-old and they look like a baby. But I remember growing up, even when I was 15, 16, I felt older than I was. Mm-hmm. So what type of things does a 14-year-old have to be into to get shot the way your brother did?
Shit.
Because a lot of people always tend to blame the person who got shot. What did he do to deserve it? And people got those criticisms.
Yeah, they always got that. We experienced that. But he was out. He was forced to go sell drugs and shit at an early age. Mind you, no father. We ain't got no father. You know, I love my mother to death, and I hate to say this on camera, but I love to say it too because I hate to say it because she don't know no better. She just think I'm taking shots at her or some shit like that, but I'm not. My mom's had a drug problem when I was younger. You know what I'm saying? She went stone cold on that shit, left that shit alone to take us out the hood and really try to and really raise us and give us her all. So I salute her for that shit. So, but she had a drug problem for me. See, it'd be 2-3 nights she probably don't come home, or 1 or 2 nights she might not come home. I'll be at the window looking for her and shit like that. You feel me? So it's the 80s. It's no real money around, especially if your parents got a drug problem. You know what I'm saying? Like, so never really no food around and shit like that. You know what I mean? So my brother had to go out and make ends meet. You know what I'm saying? Just to put food in our mouths in the refrigerator. You know, we really was eating mayonnaise sandwiches. We was really putting sugar in our milk to fill our stomachs up. You know what I'm saying? Because there was nothing around. You know what I mean? So that wasn't the reason he got shot though. He was in the wrong place in the wrong time, and we all just think it's jealousy. Like his friend's cousin shot him in the house playing with a gun. You feel me? Like he say they was playing with it and it went off. But when my brother tell the story, you feel me? It's like he definitely intentionally did the joint. You know what I'm saying? So hit him here, shot him in the mouth. It was for nothing. It ain't. It's got to be jealousy. You know what I'm saying? Like. And it traveled, it broke that big nerve on his neck that right here and then hit his spine. So, yeah, let me stop marking myself. But yeah, it hit his spine and paralyzed him and shit forever. You know what I mean?
And how old was the shooter?
I don't even know all that. I don't know his age. I don't know the dude. I was young. It's my brother, you know what I'm saying? He know who, what, where, when, why, how type shit. But it's funny how things work out, right? Because I got older. And I, you know me, like a nigga was wild, you feel me? Like, and I always wanted him, you heard? But the way God work and the universe works, son strung out on drugs. Nigga ain't even got to touch him, he dying already. You feel me? Somebody even said he got the monster or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Who knows? But it's crazy how the world works, you know what I'm saying? Karma's a motherfucker. It comes back whenever it's ready to come back. And when it does, shit'll definitely cripple you, fuck you up. But so... amen to that, though. You know what I'm saying?
Now, a lot of people be curious. What's your nationality?
I'm Puerto Rican, 100% Puerto Rican. Boricua.
Growing up in Baisley, like, was it a lot of Puerto Ricans, or what was the predominant nationality in the area?
Shout out to the Colon family, because I think that was the only, like, other Spanish family in the projects besides mine. I grew up, they was calling me white boy Johny when I grew up because I look white. Like, you feel me? I'm Puerto Rican, but got the paler end of the stick. You know what I'm saying? So,
as far as in Queens, his name was ringing. Like everybody, they didn't even call him Ghost then. They called him White Boy Johny. And remember, we kind of got like a 5-year age gap. So I was hearing about him since I was a little kid. I'm saying like, yo, who's this kid from Baisley? Like White Boy Johny. I'm like, White Boy Johny. So it's like you hear the name. And then you see the person, and image is everything. So it's nothing artificial about him, you know what I'm saying? So that was a total package right there.
Yeah, so it was rough, you know what I'm saying? Because like a African American dominated neighborhood, like, you feel me? Growing up, I had so much to prove, like, you feel me? Like they would fuck with me sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Other people in the hood, out the hood, and I would definitely have to rise to the occasion, you feel me? Like. But it was real rough. And then at that time, it was the crack era, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's all you see, people strung out in the staircases, the hallways, the crack valves on the streets, in the hallways, on the sidewalk, and the opportunity just there, you know what I'm saying? Old heads put a pack in your hand, you know what I'm saying? Get some money, show you how to get some money, you know what I mean? So that era was a bit different than now, you know what I'm saying? So,
what age did you jump off the porch?
14.
And what age did you start rapping?
I always loved rap. Since I was like 10, I would play around here and there a little bit. But like 16, I guess, I started like trying to really do it, like really going places and doing shit, performing and battles and all that. So I was on them ATM DVDs and them Smack type DVDs before they even came out, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Murder Mook, shout out to Norm, shout out to Rex, you know what I'm saying? I was living in Harlem for a little while and they put me on that battle shit, you know what I mean? So yeah.
I know you definitely looked up to your brother, but like what other influences that you had that you look up to when you was coming up?
Shit, Supreme.
So you looked up to the street
Prince,
dudes more than the rappers?
Supreme and Prince and, like, that's what was outside our front door. You know what I'm saying? We come out the building. They got the park jams going on with the DJ spinning. They playing ball against each other. $100,000 worth of jewelry on. You feel me? All the OGs balling, playing, giving ice cream, money, everything to the kids. Just they was about their community. You feel me? Foreigns double parked and or the old school type of foreigns back in the day. The Saabs was they foreigns and shit back then. But shit, as time grew, they had the Rangers and the Lexuses, and it was just that. It was that shit coming outside, man. It was in our face. You know what I mean? So like they looked up to Jordan, I looked up to Preem. You know what I'm saying? We totally different.
And that's dope that you got to see that like firsthand, because everybody they hear the stories, and he's like a mythical figure, like a living legend. You know what I mean?
Man, that nigga's a legend, bro. It's a few legends from the hood, man. Welcome home, Prince, too. Prince just came home. Welcome home, P.I. He turning the hood up. His party was last night. Shit was amazing. Shout out to Nas. Shout out to Special. Shout out to everybody that was in the building. Jadakiss, you know what I'm saying? Everybody came through and showed love, man. Word.
He nice. He was on varsity. I was on JV, but I couldn't stay on the team because I failed off because of grades. But he was dope. I don't remember his position, but a lot of games he was scoring buckets. You know what I'm saying? And he was a starter too. It was him, my son Lionel. It was a few other people. It was nice, but he was the star. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, he was like one of the people that stood out in high school.
This is the Ghost. The Ghost looking to redeem himself. The Ghost.
But I played ball and shit, you feel me? I was really good in ball. Ghetto Ghost name came from Hannibal and Booby Smooth from Rucker Park, for me, from going at Bone Collector, played against Baron Davis. Shout out to Ben. I played with Def Jam, a couple other teams, you feel me? Like, so, that was my thing, and I went to school, shit was light. I ain't really never tripped about schoolwork. I never was a dummy, you feel me? Like, I would cut school, cut class, come past my regents with an 80. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit was just light work. So, I was super dope in ball. So, you know what I mean? It was an easy pass, you feel me? Like, I was good, bro.
So did you graduate?
Yeah, Hillcrest High School.
Okay.
I ain't walking with no cap and gown or none of that, though. You know what I'm saying?
Did you ever consider college?
Yeah, I tried. I went to college. I went to Robeson Community College in North Carolina. With intentions to transfer over like a couple miles away to Pembroke, because my high school sweetheart went to Pembroke, you know what I'm saying, Pembroke University at the time. She went there, so I was following behind her ass, but still going to school trying to get into the I think it was a D2 school at the time, whatever. But I was just slacking, bro. Like, I had scholarships and all that, bro. I could have went to a bunch of schools for basketball, bro, but taking a break and, you know what I'm saying, and getting in the street should be taking had a hold of me at that time, you know what I'm saying? So I was like trying to figure it out. Streets, money, get fly, fuck with the O's, or go to school and play ball, and I could possibly do something with this, you know what I'm saying? But I didn't have the right guidance, the right people around me, you feel me, to help, and keep me straight, so I chose the other path.
Did you ever get in trouble with the law, like in your high school years?
I got arrested at 16 for crack cocaine, beef felony.